intimidation. Senior, and then can competition. Kofi Kinata Beka just adeno, and that form now Okakofa. Na Sebio said that form pa soldier for Negade. A competition, you must be prepared to fight to the last drop of your blood and not to coil back because somebody has used more.
Share analysis Dr. Smart Sarpong de to Ghana a chair will say audition akwa edwane.
Oh, Bible nema 3 scenarios. Nipa okosi dan. Na ohina okokon. Ena nchene. Those 3 scenarios the Bible used to describe how to prepare before okay tree now say inkuntabu. So bibia no bu hu nkunta na the examples miensa. So okosi dan ya. Why no so okosi dan ya? Only kanya assessment. And she said dan yi roughly e be costing besen. In fear say na metimi use the resist SK. Say no wa hye woniema na nka ade akɔwie because ukoye now die koye uncompleted building Ghana for muntie muna sisi uncompleted building kam kasa ho. Ghanaians don't build. Individual ministers start their mansions, senior lawyer, and in less than a year they finish. But the position they occupy in the interest of the state, the projects be a few more baby to meet travel over governments. Pathetic. Minister Ben Pa no sini danya ebeka ngurem te se nia ebia school bi assembly hall akanguremi. Enti nkuntabu. Make sure your things are ready. What testing say on ade base. Asho niema. In fact Bible say ufia se ne wanwia. Anhwa na nipa bi etwemu a na omagro ho aka say monhwe. Onim planning ufia se wantimi anwie. Na oba war nso so a oso hene bia a okoko bia no ebehwe na srafo dodo a wo akwa estimate ne opponent nso so ahoden ne wahu ha he ode kwa ebebro sa ne ayifo ne de ne so na enchene de no it is talking about how relevant you are as a manager sabio say ulusu taste as the leader of the team wa ye do ye hwe nye bio oni em de kwa ne say dia owo aso betie no ma ontie we are not there no see full stop. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah. Aka collection mo fandra.
Oh, intermediate me feel say na chief here and why manager for adwuma. Wasisi who say yes, the shortlisting has been done. Or come. And so ne tools or wo the human resources or wo na wo kan human resources asema no wo. Ne communicators or wo. Ne campaign managers or wo. Ye kukru no, they brought a very fantastic report to him say Charlie a form year. Where we near we. Na me hwe bi o TV so. Obi say me region ha me na me coordinator for the region. Me can region for France but me has a idea. A big showdown.
Greater Accra.
Greater Accra senior lawyer. Oh madam for into the money then.
Oh that's public money.
So that is the kind of, can you imagine say we chief ala now now representative on the ground. 2 days to election. What brought a very positive, strong sounding report.
No, but Prof, the me one me say report no e bank I mean believe and say right from the onset the very people na so no more can say sa special balloting ya selection we nimpa say nipa na establishment people to know I had the perform me. So when I was not be tears and I was wondering say that's enyina so no free him fan eba because one want me approbate no reprobate want me can say abaye coach
I'm not expecting much here and then later start expect
because agrono anyha e wo fam ho then you say oh me ye be win pa na wa ye win wi ya be gina haka I was also say how can you reconcile the two?
Yes senior, it will be very difficult to reconcile the two, but I am talking about the human resources then that you worked with who will not come to you with the bitter pill and say chief who be busy money how because my year Juma this is 2 days to elections and I can only report say ubenyam we bia edu and I do back but me money how
Yeah, be for
makoye juma. And the managers across the entire region, because there is a similarly surprise across almost all regions. With the results never now, almost every region, the results that Chief Alan got was surprising, including Ashanti, including Central, including Eastern. And at the North, hope baby, dear me, but the Gang of Five, Greater Accra, Eastern, Western, Ashanti, Central. So a Gang of Five, no. The results that came in favor of Chief Alan was a sharp contrast from the managers at the brain. And to me, I'm not worried if he believed or did not believe. But how many say, senior, what family say, why can't I come and tell you the truth?
Yeah.
So that you would prepare yourself for the yeah. And no crana be ma fiti ho kono chief beji we say chale me be o kan crana me offer say o kan cre. The human resource being so a Dr. Prof no communicators ne nan fofo oh na be mo ye too emotional about the thing say o represent penny a so who penny ni mood now we represent the mood as well. Me jina ha me say me kasa was na lawyer din mu a I must act as though we now reflect. Reflection is the word. Then say be me do dia better na fi the me kan ya me pe as if say nka wo na ate wa anka be kasa sa.
Now we yes I mean no what should I do?
Oh, said that was why the time for assessment came. Me sure say a lot of meetings had gone on answer na yet. E be a kowie baby no. Now he may have to step aside all the regional coordinators and get new ones and also be create a bad public image. E be now he may have to set aside all his communicators and get new ones and also be create bad because even pa Alan Impendi pass or no year you may know or do West Indiana baby. Pam no try no. Enti me dey me feel say a assessment. Sebe or dey be November 4th. Na asembeba de ene or yes plus or minus no but who said no
but then and that's a reason no or the or articulate and some na ojina so into your resign and yes answer me a walk boom I say one would depart in and there may be a one ye and in the main is oh yeah and it's a crude method in intimidatory tactics in and there may be enema or say the ono panuta no
wenyanto oka nema miensa in fact okay can name about summarizing into 3 groups back here the process ordinary dream na skewed the process from day 1 to the day of election according to his assessment was skewed towards a certain candidate and the skewness back and nema back so as number 2 abemi hu free ni entire series nim no the concept of intimidation edu baby na hu bi na metiobi DSA nipa that so post as a deputy minister or that so post as a deputy minister but maybe say
finance there na
finance there maybe say sinale you want it blame
oh no this is public knowledge
okay
abna this will be him say
in fact me abna me admire Kesepa admire Kesepa in fact na say or that's who post there and so some key contracts that she was supposed to be managing and then were taken away from her. True or false? That has been listed as part. Say intimidation, immature intimidation is what. And at the last bit, me who say okawane inum. Sir, attacks on ni krofwa baku krafa ho ekunya ade intino mature sa attacks ni assaults ni ade nti sa ne ma miensa we senior nia enka competition ho a ebemu a eye red flag kese pa the assault sabio abato ya adwenkyere obi anton na niswade hu you do day of election crowd there assault crowd and ke no kojo paper this thing is being supervised by electoral commission ko boot ko ye wade then the bema sa agent no I could create a conducive environment for an attack or then bema nipa no so agent nya hwe ono so create it moves from the election activity into the police or
a pure criminal
contest. Enti no nyame anim ni yen kan no mfa kan election related dey because and I'll be disappointed in the police if omanya ho hwe because a purely assault in Kwanchan bro. Assault a criminal language.
Causing unlawful harm, and the police, there must be a complainant.
Yes.
And then the complainant, so long as are ready to support the police,
cooperate with the police,
the police.
Yeah. And Mestre, Chief Alan Penny for one Northeast. Say Munya case we criminal case, I'll be extremely worried. Yes, I election related reasons. Say by this time a matter before the courts. Nipa chronometer ni enti ani nyonku nipa ultimately adebo na nisa. Ebi also dey matem or you say okay you do what man then enkese oye blah blah. Na court then settle this matter. I will take this one out of the reasons as and kind election related at the home. The two issues I find saying kind election related in the process being skewed towards an individual. Senior lawyer.
Skewed do not say the same.
Intina meba hol. If you are here with picking off if you are here with declaration of intent, people declared intent. Chief did a very wonderful declaration of intent addressing the great transformation plan near the GTP near the there was I'm not sure there was any skewness in there. The media were not stopped from appearing to cover the program. Assessment me marking media 95%. In fact, except for candidate stations, other candidates chance to communicate there. The general media house is Kesben Waha. Then there are no publisher honorable Okoko. Candidates had series of representatives took turns to the fair grounds for all of them. And you pick forms. How beautiful. Ahima for near the Lekofa chief at the Imano. How was the process? How was his process disturbed by Adi? I think freely they did so. Or round. Minyasho said when the endorsement from the various regions. So the endorsement from the various regions with ease. And now submitting the forms. And now processing the fears here. Omuko vetting by Ubia Kasegu TV TV. All of them expressed satisfaction with the vetting process. Outcome of the vetting by Yesimuninama Pase. The process at that point was not skewed towards Adi. When you say skewness, wait me about my supervisor, my SRC for vetting swa senior. Hey, results nam kran de ba no. Wa hwe mbe gu ani mase. Loud mo bi a hwe bi online ni ade mo bi a hwe bi. Ni o ya de pa no timi ba no anya ebia. Or the 50 and you see a failing no. No, you have to papa so be a national anthem. When Jimmy Anka you say and no now who identify the concept of skewness of the process. We moved the ADM say all of them passed successfully. And I call into preparations towards the balloting. So be I satisfied with as far as I know. All were satisfied with their positions on the ballot. And I call into centralized and the objections were raised by the candidates. The decision was made based on decidendi, based on precedent. Based on precedent. The precedent was that in 2014, Obiatu won the region. If you be a Maho, do you have any objection to that process then? What did you see in Tiafo say any basis for a change of style? Change be anyhow. And it's okay. Send ya nanom de to homa the president is there. No, let's follow the president. I'm not sure it was a skewness of a process. And then Ubesne Chemu. Sisi no abato preparation album by they raised a very fantastic objection like comments on the album. They met the elections committee. Those comments were resolved. So before the day of election, none of the processes has been skewed in favor of identity. I beg to differ on that. But maybe they see more than what we see. Intimidation, senior, and then Kenya competition. Kofi Kinata Beka Chesa and that form na Okakofa. Na Sebio said that form pa soldier for na gade. Competition. Now, who is a Black Stars Central African Republic? Go muye rough and Gangrofo na fa win every angle. It is a competition. Whether you are home who are away, a competition you must be prepared to fight to the last drop of your blood. And not to coil back because somebody has used more.
At the JHS level, when people are contesting, it is a competition.
Senior, competition, and the work of every competitor is to find strategies overcoming these things. To report that those things exist makes it look like and then one yes a competition, or you didn't know those things were part of competition. Intimidation, skewness, I fall very low for that. But say a prepare and say Sebio and the flag bearer or paid into Nasebi, Obi Banko saying Encopine and I say Adi. So on that humanitarian grounds, if he wants to pull out, that is fine. But next time, if any candidate wants to go for election, Mobile elections or Chinabino, be part of the process. Be afraid be skewness also. Try and skew things in your favor, Nibi.
Okay.
Your afraid be intimidation. That's a was you too intimidate somebody.
Okay.
But you see what makes it interesting, they say if I say a 2 abano, me offer Usu every year kuto 40 votes. 40. Was it because he intimidated people? Did he get that vote because the system was skewed for him? Or sankanya skewness and intimidation? Now are we saying sanka me of Usu every year kuto benya maybe 600 and and no nanchen? If you as a chief nya 95, was it because chief intimidated, or he would have gotten more if someone had not intimidated his people? And you Ken nya 132. Was it a product of Ken intimidating Obi? And now Ken bet me nya be 1,000. And no be intimidating Crofonti Esoteba say ana. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawenya 629. Is it because he intimidated the people, or you could have gotten more if
now the key word here is establishment candidate. Establishment candidate. Now this NPP context, the recent one I fresh in the